A news alert in the shooting at an Oregon shopping center. The Clackamas Sheriff's Office is set to update the media, and we're showing you a live picture as the news conference is set to begin. A masked gunman shot and killed 2 people, then took his own life at that mall southeast of Portland. We may learn the possible shooter's name and a motive. We are monitoring the news conference, and it will be joined by us once it is underway, so stay tuned for that. But right now, dive teams are searching a frozen pond in Westminster for a man who vanished after a Christmas party early Sunday morning. This search is happening west of the Westin Hotel, where John Lucas Edwards was last seen. We'll get more on this search for you just ahead. Now, this just in: 2 new charges against the 17-year-old boy accused of kidnapping and killing 10-year-old Jessica Ridgeway. Austin Sigg just returned to court within the last hour, and our Tyler Lopez is live for you at the courthouse. Tyler, these are similar to the charges that Sigg already faces.
It's another count of sexual assault with more specifics, and also crime of violence, a sentence enhancer. He had faced 17 counts, Bertha. Now it's 19. The real surprise, though, is when the judge decided to close the preliminary hearing. That's when he has to decide if there's enough evidence to send Sigg to trial. So it could be months at this point before we learn more about this teenage suspect. Austin Sigg is 17 years old, looked very composed, very attentive today in court, in direct contrast to the last James Holmes hearing in Arapahoe County on Monday. There were 4 deputies today for Sigg's hearing, 8 at the Holmes case on Monday. Quite a different feeling. Now, after arguing over a defense request to get all of the texts and emails by all of the officers involved in this case, something the DA called a fishing expedition, the judge decided that was a substantially overbroad request and instead asked the DA to keep the emails, and that if the defense finds one in particular they want access to, they can request it. Also, the defense seems to be setting the groundwork for a possible change of venue request. They didn't make that request today, but they did call the media exposure in this case massive and pervasive. They believe that could jeopardize their client's right to a fair trial. Right now, the prelim is set for February 22nd, but the parties will get together 2 weeks before that, February 8th. And the judge made it clear after he closed the hearing, he does expect the media to file a petition or a motion asking him to reconsider that decision. Live in Golden, Tyler Lopez, 7 News.
We appreciate the update. Thanks, Tyler. Now, returning to that developing story that we're following for you in Westminster, dive teams are breaking through the ice in their search for a man. This video was shot within the hour. Now, the pond is west of the Westin Hotel where John Luke Edwards was last seen. Police are concerned that he may have wandered away after a holiday party and may have fallen into the water. We have a picture to show you of John Luke Edwards. He is 36 years old. Friends tell investigators that Edwards seemed to be very drunk when he left a party around 3 a.m. Sunday at the Westin. Investigators say they do not suspect foul play, but if you know anything about this man's whereabouts, take a good close look at this. Please contact police. If you live in Denver or near its borders, you may be hearing Denver's emergency warning sirens going off right now. Be advised, it's just a test, but you may hear them sounding off throughout the day as well as the city tests some newly installed sirens.